Inclusion to me means...
To me, inclusion's about...
Inclusion to me just means...
Inclusion sort of means that you've got a platform to be able to express yourself without a lot of judgment.
Being able to be your true self and bringing your whole self to a space and a place.
Where everyone feels welcome to be their true selves.
Acceptance of people.
Bringing everybody together, irrespective of whatever your background is.
If we can create environments that are inclusive to all, then we have more people participating. Sport at the end of the day, it's all about fun. It's all about creating friendships and lifelong connections.
Clubs is that kind of first stepping stone. It's kind of where kids can go as young ones and kind of grow up in that.
The club is generally where you get your first taste of the sport, and if that first experience is not enjoyable, they're not likely to come back.
Your club is your first domain. It's your first home.
Yeah, I think there's, numerous times in my career where I've had, times of feeling maybe a little bit excluded, made to feel different, whether it's the colour of my skin or my athleticism or, being from South Auckland, it's just a place where you can feel like you've got a voice, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter what your accent sounds like. It's incredibly powerful.
I mean, look, I think it's natural for people to think about their own situation. And if they feel welcome, there's a natural assumption that everyone feels welcome. Now, that's obviously not the case. And therefore, we all need to take a step back and think about, I feel welcome, this feels very inclusive to me. Is the person next to me feeling just as welcome?
I want to be part of an open and inclusive society, so I want to be part of clubs that are welcoming and safe. I'm a father now, I've got children. I want my kids to grow up and experience the full diversity of life, but I also want them to feel safe and welcomed. And so I think it's essential that we create inclusive environments.
The community is the big thing, and I think it always has been. The more people you can have in that grassroots area, the greater the chance of people being very, very successful at the top.
The main advice I'd give someone who wants to create an inclusive environment is getting to know your people first.
Take time to listen to people, really understand what their needs are.
To be mindful, I think, and listen, and also having a little bit of an open heart, having to want to grow, want to have new people, new identities join your club.
To put your club in front of them and say, hey, come down, join up, you're welcome.
And you need to understand what's important to them, and your club environment needs to reflect that.
Inclusivity is just finding a way.
The youth is going to be our future. She's going to be our future. Letting our younger ones sort of lead the way because they are our way of future now.
If we share knowledge from both sides, there's a lot to gain. If we can really broaden what a club stands for.
But it's really important to, see it from like a futuristic lens and be like, well, how can we leave this in a better place?
I want to ensure that everyone else feels as included as I did when I first fell in love with the sport.